All right, so let's get ready for our exploration for today. So, excuse me. Out of the 3 explorations that we have, this is the one that we are able to do with remote learning. The other ones we would actually have to be together and we need our shape blocks. But this one I can do for you, with you. And then I can share a page with you that you can do to practice on your own. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the online GeoBoard. I am going to make a shape, and then I'm going to ask you to think about how we can split that shape into equal parts. Now, there is a word that's a new word to us, and that's why I paused for a second because I didn't want to use that word without explaining to you what it meant. But this word here, partition. And it's up here too, partitioning. Partitioning means breaking something into parts. So if you are sitting somewhere and let's say you have to take a test and they put a board in between you, right? That is a partition. If you go to the store and you go to the cash register and the person right now, they have a piece of glass up in front of them, that is a partition. So it's something splitting the space or splitting the shape. So we're going to partition or break shapes into equal groups. Okay, so here's our GeoBoard, and I've actually already put a GeoBand up. I've made a rectangle. And I want to split this rectangle or partition this rectangle into 2 equal parts. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to take another GeoBand. Right, I'm going to take one. Let's take a different color. And I'm going to bring it up. Now, if I put it here, right, are those equal parts? Is this the same size as this? No, right? Not at all. So that right there is not equal parts. So we're going to get rid of that guy. Right? Maybe if I, perfect. I need to make sure that I have the same amount, same space in both of my parts or however many parts I have. So I'm going to take my band and I'm going to say, right about here looks like I would split it right through the middle and have 2 equal parts. So now I have what I can actually use these pegs to help me. I have 1, 2, 3 squares over here and 1, 2, 3 squares over here. So I've now split this rectangle into 3 equal parts. So let's say I did that, right? That's the whole shape right there. And this space over here is 1 part, and this space over here is another part. Okay, let's say that I wanted to split it into 3 equal parts. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that band. Perfect. And I'm going to say, all right, how about this here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I've now split it into 3 equal parts. Right? Here is 1 part, here is the second part, and here is the third part. Let's say that I want to split it into 6 equal parts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a band and I'm going to put it between every set of pegs that I have. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. So this rectangle, I was able to split it into 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, and I was able to split it into 6 equal parts. We can even work backwards with it. All right, so here is our 3 equal parts. That was the wrong one. We're going to get rid of this guy, and we're going to get rid of this one. And we're going to get rid of the one in the middle. And that is our 3 equal parts. Okay. And then I would get rid of these 2 and put one right back in the middle to get my 2 equal parts. Let's try another shape. Okay. Go back to our 7-peg board like we would be using in class. So now let's say I did let's do a square. I want to go 5 across. I want to go 5 down. Right? Perfect square. Now, let's see if we can break this square into some equal parts. How about 2 equal parts? How would you break this square into 2 equal parts? You're actually going to be practicing with a square as your work for today. What are you thinking? Are you thinking that maybe we could split it down the middle? 2 equal parts? Perfect. Right? 1, 2. Were you thinking maybe we could split it into 2 equal parts this way? Excellent. 1, 2. Are you thinking maybe we could let's see if we can do this. Oh, it's not going to let me do it that way. All right, let's get rid of that guy. Trying to draw it diagonally. So if we went from here to here, that would be 2 equal parts. And from here to here could also be 2 equal parts. All right. Let's split this square into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. So how would we do that? 4 equal parts. I could take band and go this way. I could take the band, bring that up and across like that. Kind of. It's kind of getting a little weird on me. But 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. I could do it that way. And then I also could do the diagonal. If it let us do it like that. All right, which we can try, but it got a little wonky on us before. Oh, there we go. So we can go that way. And then we can go, let's see, we want to get that guy to go there. Perfect. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Let's see if there's one other way that we could do it. Get rid of those bands. And we're going to delete that guy there. Right? How about if we tried here? Right. So right now, if I left it like that, is that split into equal parts? No way, right? I have 1 here and I have 1 here, but this is a whole lot bigger than this one. This is not equal parts, right? What if I put this one here and did this? Is this equal parts? Still no, right? These 2 are equal on the outside, but this inside part here is bigger, is not equal parts, right? But if I took another band and did it here, do we have equal parts now? Definitely, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. So we can split squares into equal parts. We can split rectangles into equal parts. We also can split triangles into equal parts. So we're going to make a triangle here as our last shape. Okay, let's see if we can get that guy. Perfect. So there's our triangle. And I want to split this triangle into 2 equal parts. It's actually going to be only one way to do it. And the best way to start with any shape is going right down the middle. Okay. This is now split into 2 equal parts. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to have you guys do some practice, not with that one. I have this sheet here that if you have access to a printer, you're going to be able to print, but there's also no need to print because you can just make 4 squares for yourself. You can take a piece of paper, you can fold it in half one time, fold it in half a second time, and then you're going to get 4 squares. You're actually going to split that sheet of paper into 4 equal parts. And then in each of those squares, I'm going to ask for you to partition or split that square into 4 equal parts. There's actually 4 different ways that you could do it. So you're going to try your very best to make sure that the parts you make are as close to being equal as possible. Remember, you can go from corner to corner. You can go from top to bottom. There are quite a few different ways that you could come up with it, at least 4. So I wouldn't give you 4 boxes if there wasn't at least 4 ways. And then what you're going to do is you're going to write the name of the shape that you made. Did you make a rectangle? Did you make triangles? Did you make other squares? And then how many did you make? Which should be easy because you are splitting each of these squares into the same amount of parts, which is 4. So on this line, just like the directions say, you're going to write the name of the shapes that you created by splitting it into 4 equal parts and how many parts you split that shape into, which will be the same answer for all of them. I'm going to put a link for this on the webpage next to the video, or you can go ahead and just split a blank page into 4 equal parts. If you could take a picture and send it to me, that would be fantastic. I'd love to see the work that you did. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for math. Actually, it's reflex tomorrow. So have a great day, and I'll check you in our next video.
I finally did a mission.